Let me be honest, being an adult isn't all sunshine and rainbows. I'm sure I'm not the first or the last person to even say that on here. At a young age, you were most likely taught to think realistically and conform to societal norms like go to college, pick a career, get married, buy a house, buy a car, start a family, etc. The whole time, you don't really know what you want to do. Or you may have an ideal path that might change as you get older. But to keep this intro short, I'm just going to say we didn't care about any of that stuff because we just went with the flow of life, and on top of that, you were probably hella creative too. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the things we all probably have done as kids. Okay, the first one is pretty obvious, and most of you probably done as kids, and that's building forts. Don't ask why I put this here, it was just the first thing that came to mind. Anytime I would get bored, I would just gather a bunch of chairs and covers and just make the biggest forts I could imagine. Sometimes I would compete against my siblings to see who could build the best fort. The best times is when we would play on our DS's until we fell asleep. It was either Pokemon or Mario Kart, but yeah, it was a fun time. Next up is digging holes just because. Yes, I was one of those kids who believed that if I dug a hole deep enough, I would find gold or end up in China. Another crazy belief that I had was that if I ate an apple or orange and kept the seeds, it would grow into a tree. So I went outside, picked up a shovel, and dug a hole so deep I could almost step in it. I placed the seeds in the dirt, buried the hole, and poured water on it like I was supposed to. Then, to no surprise, after I waited a day later, they never grew. Of course I was disappointed, but looking back on it, there could be three possibilities. One, as crazy as it sounds, the seeds were from a GMO apple. Two, there was barely sunlight because it was a cloudy day. Or three, I might have poured the water in the wrong spot, which I don't know how that was possible, but I could be completely wrong. I also tried to do the same thing with rocks. Yes, rocks. I don't know why I did it, but I just had fun in the process. I don't know, I just love being outside. Next is running up the stairs like your life depended on it. You know how your parents, most likely your mom, tells you to go down to the basement and she reminds you to turn off all the lights when you're done? So after you turn off all the lights, you start running back up the stairs because you're expecting a jump scare of some sort. One thing that always came to mind was that one SpongeBob creepypasta. And the part that would scare me is him running towards the screen. Like, imagine waking up, it's pitch dark in your room, and then this is the first thing you see. And I'm sure you know whatever happens next isn't good. You know what I'm talking about. It's even worse when you're falling up the stairs in fear of what you think is behind you. Speaking of stairs, I know I'm not the only one who ran up the stairs on all fours. I always saw that's the fastest way to get upstairs, especially if there was carpet on them. But sliding down the stairs on my stomach wasn't the best idea. The carpet burns I would get after was crazy. And considering how fast I was going, I'm surprised I didn't bust my head wide open. I don't know why I made this part of the video entirely about stairs, but it just happened that most of these events happen on stairs. Running up the stairs, running down the stairs, falling down the stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. I feel like no one cares. I'm moving on to the next one. Running in between the swings. Even though this is dangerous on so many levels, my timing was on point. The goal is to obviously run in between the swings and hope not to get hit in the face. You're just going from one side to the other. The only downside to this game, besides it being dangerous, is that if you get caught playing this game, you can get in trouble. Since I'm on this topic, you probably jumped off the swings too. I used to swing as high as I could, but as soon as I was getting ready to jump, I was hesitating, bro. And everyone else around me was just chanting, do it, do it, do it. I'm like, hold on, man. I'm not trying to break a bone or anything like that, bro. The thoughts that were going on in my head, it was I was either going to land wrong or land in a puddle of mud in front of everybody I was trying to impress and be the laughing stock of the school for the rest of the day. I was not having this. So I just ended up slowing down and got off the swing like a normal person and called it a day. I was not having it, bro. Now I saved this one for last, and I'm sure a lot of you probably still do this. Sneaking food upstairs or in your bedroom. But one thing for sure, I almost always get caught specifically at night. I don't know if it's just me, but why every time you try to be sneaky, everything you do just sounds 10 times louder than usual. Oh, you better hope your mom is deep sleep because you know what's coming if you get caught. And when you least expect it, she gets super hearing out of nowhere. She might even be dreaming about what you might do. And meanwhile, you're trying to sneak up the stairs without being spotted or making a sound. Especially on wooden stairs, you have to take one step at a time. So that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed. This is my first time ever making a video, especially editing. But this is only the beginning, and some momentum is better than none. Even though this might not get that many views. Besides, I'm using this to record. So anyway, if there's anything I missed in this video, comment down below. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out.